right. Let's whack some ghosties for a little bit. I should be doing Oak Lead. Or Nemesis. Or Alien Isolation, but kind of in one of my little moods. I just kind of want to veg out for a little bit. So, Phasmo it is. Well, so I got excited.
I've got some jobs ready for you.
The new Phasmo update is hopefully going to be soon, so... Zozo, you bigger legend. Mythical Zozo. How's it going, dude? Ridgeview, professional. Yes, start. Justice for all. Prevent the ghost from hunting with a crucifix. Find evidence of the paranormal with an EMF. Ghost event. James Davis. Bullshit. Breakers in the basement. Wrong flashlight. I don't want that. That. Oh. I guess there was a clip made of that stream. Enjoy your hanging. Your chillaxing. Breakers on the other side, okay. I'm so excited for the new Phasmo update. We're adding a new difficulty, Zozo. And 2 new ghosts. And apparently some other stuff. Actually, I should leave that open. For the most part, yeah. For the most part, I just bully the ghost. Unless it's a revenant. Or a yokai. Then I get the fuck out. I ain't get paid enough for that shit. I think I heard it turn on a light. Well, if it did, it didn't turn on anything upstairs. Or at least there, anyway. That I could notice. Yeah, I think he's upstairs. Oh, nope, never mind, he's over here. What's up, spooky boy? Do you have a Ouija for me? Do you have a Ouija? No? Okay. That's fine, spooky boy. I'll be back. I'm getting a different candle. I want to sweep the upstairs for Ouija. Holy shit, that is a lot of activity. Paranormal activity. The barked ones. Also, Dune is coming out this weekend. As far as I'm aware. Oh, good thing, too. I swapped candles. Can't wait for Dune, baby. Spice must motherfucking flow. It'd be great. I love Denis Villeneuve. He has not let me down. So far, the buzz around the new adaptation is really, really, really strong. Which is good. He had the right idea on his hands when he decided to split the book up into 2 movies, although apparently the second movie has not been officially greenlit yet, which is kind of sad. I know where it is. But yeah, I'm super excited for it. Looks great. What do we need? EMF. Just fix this vent, so I might as well bring in an EMF reader. But I will drop it first and reacquire my camera. Right, there seems to be something up with my mouse, man. Oh, we have fingertips. I wonder if he's the living room ghost then. EMF2. You're greater, Zozo. You're the greatest. In fact, you might say that you're the very best, like no one ever was. Oh, it's a fucking motion sensor, not a thermometer. Fucking dingus. Really gotta get a new keyboard and mouse. That'll be step 1 once I start my new digs again. My new jab. That's not really new, but you know. It's technicality. It's my sanity, 92. This really feels like it's gonna be an EMF ghost. There's a lot of fucking activity, man. I forgot. This camera. Cheeky ass ghost. Doing its cheeky ass ghost shit. I'm really curious to see what nightmare difficulty is going to be. Sanity's still Gucci, but we do not have any evidence. Which is not very good. It's definitely colder here in the living room. Really cold here. Really cold in this bedroom. Sanity is dipped at touch. Get the other book. He keeps going back and forth with that spot. Main thing is I'm a little concerned if it's a yokai. So I suppose I should bring in a crucifix to be on the safe side. And get some dots in there as well. Okay, where to put my camera? There it is. Yes, hi. Hey, Battley. How's it going, Yahoon? Lady Huningstein? Still don't know if it's a yokai. I'd rather be safe than sorry. Enjoy your lunch. Nat, you love 2-hour meetings. This really feels like an EMF ghost. Oh, right, we have fingerprints. Hey, EMU. What does this rule out? I forgot what fingerprints does. Okay, oh. Still be that. Still be that. Still be that. No, it can still be everything. Okay, interesting. All right. I'm at 5. Dot. Okay. Where do I put the other crucifix? Put one there. Put the other here. Okay. Gin, Myling, or Goryo? It's dots, it's a Goryo. It's not going to be orbs. It's not going to be spirit box. It's riding at some Myling. It's freezing temps, it's Gin. I want to say Goryo. So it did wander pretty far in order to interact with that note. Not note, light switch. Oh, JoJo's getting angsty. All right. Throw in another one of these. This doesn't cover nearly as much of the room that I want. This gets a decent spread. Since I know it's not going to be Orbeez, I'm pretty sure it's not. Or in that room, anyway. That's good. On my book, you fuck. The new update's in test, Natalie. Oh, I'm glad. Hopefully you're surviving. Yeah, as soon as it drops, we'll figure out when everybody's available and we're gonna do it. Although I might dip into it a bit earlier, depending on when it drops, if I have free time. Oh, you saw dots? Nice. I was looking at my beer. I will take your word for it. It's a Goryo, like I thought. Yeah, according to the Phasmophobia Trello. It's the Halloween update, which is not Horror 2.0 like I was hoping, unless they're like keeping it a little bit of a secret. But according to the Halloween update, it is Nightmare difficulty, 2 new ghosts, and redacted content, and more. Horror 2.0 update is new ghost events overhaul, hallucinations, new death rooms, new death animations, sound overhaul additions. And then there's also new content drop, which is ghost types, evidence types, equipment types, maps, core systems overhaul, new journal design. They're going to be reworking the menu room, Equipment layout for the van, UI overhaul. But the main thing is Halloween update that is coming. Nightmare difficulty. We don't know what that is yet. What it's going to be. And I'm excited. Hopefully it's not too absurdly difficult. Yeah, it's 1:30. I'm having a beer. Oh, it's fine. I don't care. I don't care if chat points it out if I'm not noticing. I mostly just keep no spoilers up because I'm it's for if like I play a new thing. I don't want to keep removing or adding it over and over and over again. So I just toss in no backseating, no spoilers. And it's mostly there for randy new people. Regulars, I don't really care. I trust my regulars. Like most of the shit that I play through anyway is like stuff I've played before a bajillion times. So it's like I usually know what to do anyway, and I may get stuck, but it's like, yeah, whatever. It's more for Randy's new people, especially after I saw Rio get spoiled on Nier Automata, like literally right like 20 minutes before the major plot point happened, and it's like, dude, why? And then I mostly started using it when Resident Evil Village dropped, because I was like, bro, I don't want to even know if guns fire bullets. I don't want to know a goddamn thing about Village. I don't want anybody coming in here. Oh, I saw on so-and-so's stream that you know, you have a tea party with Lady D or whatever, you know. You are Gucci, EMU. All my regulars. If you've been here multiple times, or I know you through somebody else's stream, you're Gucci. Everybody's Gucci. It's the names I don't recognize. Oh, we got poop water. Like, I remember I was streaming Nier Replicant also, and this is before. Oh, cool. It's over here. Nier Replicant, when that came out. And, like, I just started it. And somebody was like, oh, did you hear about the new ending? Do you want to know what it is? You want to hear about the new content? I was like, no. Why do you think I want to be spoiled on what the new content is when the game just fucking came out today? I don't want to know. I want to experience said new content. And I want to experience said new ending. I don't know if that... I couldn't... I wasn't paying attention, so I don't know if that was a... ghost blowing up my candle or not. Where's my lighter? I was like, bruh. Doggy dog. Cut that shit out. Alright. So that door's interacted with. We got poop water in there. I didn't see anything in that room. Come on, Luigi board. Gimme. I can get money. But thankfully that doesn't seem to happen too much. Hey, we got a Waluigi board. Oh boy. Alright. Well, looks like the ghost touched that door unless I didn't close it properly. Might as well bring in the UV light. Oh boy, we got fingerprints again. This means we can get a lot of money. Money, 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 money. I guess I shouldn't have taken a picture of that poop water, but it's fine. I didn't realize it wasn't going to be... I didn't realize that it was going to be fingerprint ghost. That's fine. And then the people who post fake spoilers, which the streamer doesn't know are fake, and then they come back from timeout really pissed because it wasn't real. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. My typical go-to beer is Blue Moon. I very much like Blue Moon. Runners-up that I usually go to are Newcastle and Stella, Polygirl, Heineken. I love Blue Moon. To a disgusting degree. Alright, we have fingertips. I don't know if I've had Weiss beer. I am mostly a Scotch man. Scotch and whiskey. But, you know, you gotta really limit that. That's a sip and drink. I thought Stella was a German beer. Maybe it's not. Although it says it's brewed in St. Louis, so I suppose definitely not. No! No, Stella Artois. Maybe it's a French beer. I don't know. I don't know stuff. That's unfortunate that you can't get your favorite beers. Belgian beer. Sapporo's also pretty good too. I don't know which exactly room, or if it's just right here. I like a fair amount of beer, different types. I think like the big exception is piss water, like your Pabst or your Natty Ice, or your Keystone Light. Like, I don't really like any light beers. I also really don't like Arrogant Bastard. Really don't like Arrogant Bastard. Is a Killer Donner Party Porter. Ooh. Sounds like it could be neat. I guess we'll take you, and I will take you. I don't know if you're. I'm pretty sure you're in the bathroom. I also want to know if you're going to the boys' room. Alright. Oh, is that touch too? Okay, we get 10s. It's colder in here. Oh, we got freezing tits. Oh boy. So it's a bathroom ghost for sure. Freezing temperatures. Demon Hantu Jin. Okay. Ghost rating, it's a demon. EMF, it's a Jin. Dots projector, it's nothing. Ghost orbs, it's a Hunter. And that means it's not going to be Spirit Box. Oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Oh boy. Oh, big, big boy. Sounds about right. But also, as I said, like, my main thing, Scotch. You can't do it too much because it's too powerful. I guess. With my favorite that I have had. I don't remember all the types I've had. Bad memory and that stuff unless it's like a regular thing. I got you. Yeah, you're new. Is Johnny Walker Blue. And I definitely can't have that shit regularly. Cause that's fucking $200 a goddamn bottle. Yeah, it really depends on the brand. Because some whiskeys taste like really bad. Same with some types of scotch. Like at least in the Johnny Walker line, the lowest they'll go is black. And that's kind of my default go-to because it's semi-reasonably priced. Johnny Red, I cannot stand. Cannot stand Johnny Red. Wait, I have a camera up there. What am I doing? Yes, that's what I'm doing. Yeah, we got a camera. I guess I can bring salt up there. I'm not gonna use it just yet. Oh, save it. Save it. Oh, fuck it. Open the door. Sign my book, you fuck. I get an EMF too. Hey, pick it up. Any spooky ghosts? Hey, Rachi. Yeah, fancy shit. I wish I could have more fancy shit scotch, but it's so expensive. I feel bad whenever I drink higher end scotch. It's like, I should savor this. Savor this moment. It's my sanity at 83. All right. This seems like a gin. Just as easily could be something else. Alright. Not yet, Rachi, but there is a new update coming. The Halloween update. It's got a new difficulty, 2 new maps, and a bunch of redacted content. If it is a demon, I'm getting very close to hunting range. I just don't have the budget to indulge in fancier shit that often. I've never even owned a bottle of Johnny Blue, and I would love to have it. But alas. Wait a minute, it's a fingerprint ghost. What am I doing? Let's get the salt out of the way then. It's a gen. Alright. Fuck it. Why not? Let's get a single photo. Save time. Alright. I gotta get a new mouse. EMF 5. It is a Jinn. I'm not gonna do the escape during a hunt, but what I am gonna do is get some fingerprint money. I never get to really eat or drink fancy shit all that often anywhere. Oh, hey, it already fell. How old are you? Where are you? How many people did you kill? Are you friendly? Where are you? How old are you? Where are you? How old are you? This feels that I hit crucifixes up there, so it's going to take a little longer. Where are you? How old are you? I really should have done this before I took the crucifixes out, but that's fine. We're at 0. Are you friendly? Are you friendly? How old are you? Where are you? How long ago did you die? How long ago did you die? "59. Oh my goodness. 593 years ago, apparently. How many people did you kill? How many people did you kill? Fucking rookie numbers. Do you eat ass? Do you eat ass, Hunt? No one calls me out on my love of ass eating. Absolutely no one. I only need 3. So curious. Hunt's done. Fuck it. I'm just going to assume that he touched 3, or hope he touched 3. Oh. A 1. That could have been bad. You fucking coward! Whatever. Step in my salt, you spectral fuck. I want to get all 10 photos. Oh shit, I already had one. Ha ha ha! Oh hey. See ya! Looked in? Yeah. 3. Beautiful. Probably not the 40, but it should be a solid payday. I need to mute that.
Welcome back. I've prepared some jobs for you.
Oh, we get close to the 40. And yeah, it was a very solid payday. Select a job. Tanglewood? Oh boy. My nemesis. I don't even really know if it is my nemesis. I don't... I joke that I die here all the time, but that's not true.
Look at the equipment and prepare accordingly before starting the investigation. I've also written some notes on the whiteboard.
It just feels like I die there all the time. We're gonna go for some hunting with the crucifix. Escape during a hunt. Cleanse the area with smudge. Breakers in the garage. And the hauntings got delayed, which is sad. But I get it. They want to make it the best possible game it could be. So I would much rather have the game get delayed and the game ship in a better state. I forgot the key. In a better state than it coming out the door really, really, really buggy. And that's kind of what has me excited about the hauntings. Is even though I believe it is launching in early access, he is trying to clean it up and make it a very, 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 very smooth launch, comparatively speaking. Which is cool. Because, like, even though Obsidio is pretty neat and Ghost Hunter Core has its charm, both of those games launched in really buggy states. Really buggy states. Bugs can be funny sometimes, and how's it going, Gino? But they can also be frustrating. I have escaped during a hunt enough where I think it's mostly okay. I just don't like doing it solo. I don't like doing either of the hunt objectives solo. Prevent a hunt with a crucifix? Sure, fine, whatever. But doing the objective solo is a little nerve-wracking. A little too stressful. It does go out super fast. I miss the old smudge stick duration, but I understand why they nerfed it the way they did. Interesting. Well, actually, the biggest benefit on a map like this, like a map this small, is just the fact that because it is so small, you can usually hear and pinpoint exactly where it is relatively quickly. Like, the amount of times where I've just walked through the front door and it just immediately opens a door on the bathroom or the bedroom has been kind of absurd. And very hilarious. What do I need? What do I need? I guess we'll take a UV light. But I'm hoping, as I was saying, I'm really hoping that the nightmare difficulty is substantially a good challenge without going overboard. They were taking suggestions. I don't know if the candle just went out or if it was blown out. I'm pretty sure I didn't open the... I'm pretty sure I shut the basement door. They were taking suggestions as to what nightmare difficulty should be, and a lot of the suggestions were pretty terrible. Like, really terrible. That or just, like, plenty of stuff to kind of turn Phasmo into something it's not. like, the ghost should be able to hunt you outside the house. And it's like, that's not what DK wants. That's not what the dev wants. Well, it definitely opened a door somewhere nearby. Oh, there you are. So he's either in this living room area, or, oh boy, hey, thanks. Or he's in that bedroom. Oh, it's cold in here. Oh, it's cold in here. But it could be also the living room? Alright, I'm just gonna assume both. Or maybe even the fucking toddler room. Excuse me. Like, I made a suggestion, and I think it would be beneficial. Like, it would make the game harder without, like, being too hard. And my suggestion was just take the... It's just based on my playstyle. Take away the complete protection of the candle. Like, have it, like, reduced sanity drain if you have the candle out, but not no sanity drain, which is how it currently is. Yeah, it's pretty OP. And I'm just like, look, I don't know if this is intended, but here's how it's currently functioning. So why not for Nightmare? It just doesn't prevent sanity drain, it just slows it. And that seems like it would increase the difficulty, but make it not be like a bullshit hard change. A lot of people were like, oh, the ghost should be able to instantly hunt you the second you walk in the house. It's like, no, that's what challenge modes are for. Not just for that one difficulty. Like, I want the game to be harder. I want a harder mode, but I don't want, like, bullshit difficulty. A multi-ghost mode could be pretty neato. Oh yeah, that's why I always take it in when using multiplayer as well. Until I find where the ghost room is. Once I find where the ghost room is, then I'm just kind of done with the candle. Unless it's being a stubborn dick and we don't have any evidence. And we've used up all the smudge sticks. I saw somebody else suggest, oh, if you die on Nightmare mode, it should just wipe your entire account, no money and no investigation tools. We're like, no, that's stupid. What's the point of progress then? Why would anybody play Nightmare mode? I don't want a permadeath mode. You die in Nightmare, you die for real. This is gonna be one of these ass. Oh, hey, there we go. A lot of fingerprint ghosts today. Hello, ghosties. Well, I'm surprised if the ghost is in this room, that it's not really interacting with these other two doors. So I broke my rule. Which I always keep breaking. No, I have not seen that. That'd be fun. I watched a lot of Psycho Hypnotic and Dusk. And Hypnotic does a lot of ghost behavior type stuff. And I'll check out Insom's video. Probably unnecessary, but... Oh, interesting. Yeah, I would assume that's like a top priority fix that's coming in. It's like all the different stuck spots. It sounds like a joy for photos of the ghost. Hmm. Oh. Okay. So this explains a fair bit. It's I got bamboozled, it looks like. Still gonna leave that other crucifix there. No, my broken teddy bear. Yeah, I can imagine. Get me on the bed. Thank you. Actually, no. Okay, it's not a hunt, but it did appear briefly and stomp at me. Yeah, I really should have checked the EMF. EMF 2. I think it would still scare you. Fuck me. I think it would still scare you. It's just a, Yeah, it's definitely there. Okay. You would, just have more knowledge. Because, I mean, I still get spooked from time to time. I am very desensitized, though. So you would be desensitized, at the very least, to a lot of it, but you'd still get a little spooked. A tiny spook. That was a better idea. Okay. Booey. Are you freezing? Are you cold in here? No, not freezing yet, so it could be delayed. I just want to be able to find the bone more consistently, since it allegedly spawns 100% of the time. But there are many times on smaller maps where I'm pretty sure it's spawning in collision or Just not spawning, period. Oh boy, dots. Phantom Banshee Goryo. CMF won't be ghost riding, won't be freezing temps, possibly spirit box, possibly ghost orbs. Hello, Moose Baby? I love that broken teddy bear. I hope they never fix it. How old are you? Where are you? How old are you? Where are you? That too. Old enough to party, exactly. Rashi gets it. What else? We have the power. Oh, how many photos have I taken? Just the one, actually, so I can take a photo there. How old are you? Okay. It's a young ghost. It's a phantom of the molding. No Ouija board, though, so... A pedo ghost. I got a regular Freddy Krueger in here. What are the other... I guess we can try cleansing. And hope that the phantom is in there. I do wish I'd have more instances of, super aggressive ghosts at the start. Those are always super fun, in my opinion. The ones that immediately give you some activity, where like they pop up and like, get the fuck out! Alright, we got the cleansing. Let's get out of here. I had a phantom once, I'm pretty sure it was a phantom, where they literally, the second I walked into the house, it slammed the door behind me and materialized and walked at me, and I was like, bro, what are you doing? Alright. Select job. Oh boy, Willow. Yeah. Oh, actually, what are, oh fuck, I was gonna hit leave. Yeah, I can have fun with ghosts that are a little bit tricky to figure out. Betty Brown. Candle, smudge chasing, escape during a hunt. I can have fun when the ghost is... Why... There we go. But like when they're super aggro, it's exciting just because it's startling. You never know when they're gonna pop up. Like the first time I had a yokai, it just kept popping up over and over and over and over again. I was like, oh man, I hope this is kind of... I can't. This is how a yokai is all the time. And it's not. It was just a very pissed off yokai. Hello? Hello? Luigi? Got a bone, though. Oh, so apparently I did not realize this. But with the sprint adjustment, you are now technically slightly faster than a revenant while sprinting. But it's only for, 3 seconds. Because I guess a revenant's top speed is 3.0. Unless Psycho is wrong. And a player's top speed when sprinting is 3.2. But it's only for 3 seconds. Oh yeah. So it'd be like super imperative to like sprint away and then like quickly break line of sight and hide. Part of me misses the old days where when you broke line of sight, the ghost just immediately lost you and was like, "Oh, I guess there was nobody." But I dig the additional challenge. Right, so we have nothing so far. I took 2 photos? Oh yeah, the voodoo doll. I'm also hoping that one day they give the voodoo doll more of a purpose than just being a thing you can photograph. Remember, there were rumors that if you interacted with the voodoo doll, it would piss off the ghost more. But I believe those are inaccurate. We got some activity. Fuck that. Oh yeah, when the game started, when the game first launched, the second you broke line of sight, the ghost had no idea where you were, and they could just wander away. So it was actually a lot easier to you mean the voodoo doll thing? I don't know. I don't know, because there was a lot of misinformation at the start of this game's life. There was so much misinformation. Like, it was crazy. Like, it was common knowledge that the ghost could hear you during a hunt, and like you had to be very quiet during a hunt, right? And it turned out that wasn't even a thing when this game came out. So for like the first, I don't know, 4 months this game was out, people could talk during a hunt. And the ghost would never hear you. You could be fine. But the developer liked the idea so much that he implemented it. I think is wild. Yeah, at first. But because it was like, everybody assumed that was the case, they treated it as such, and the developer really dug the idea, so he made it a feature. Yeah, I do. I don't know if it would quote unquote run, but it would like there would be like a physics thing where like it would just freak the fuck out and kind of bounce all over the goddamn place. It was pretty amusing. People assumed it was running towards the ghost. Like I said, there was so much misinformation. Like a lot of people were getting insta hunts from like ghosts that weren't banshees. Like Hypnotic had had a video on his channel showing that a demon could hunt you at 100% sanity. So like the running theory was that if you pissed off a ghost enough, it would hunt, right? And it turns out no, that's just a bug. It really was. And then there were also features that were there like day one that got removed either because like they were sloppy or bugs that popped up that were features that were unintended that got removed, and maybe they'll eventually come back. Like the mimicry instances was a thing. Like I never got to see the mimic stuff. I've only seen videos of it and heard anecdotes about it, where the ghost would like take the form of another player model who's in the game and like do creepy shit. There's another bug. I'll see if I could dig out the clip that this guy had of it, where when the pajama ghost got added, it was able to crawl on the ceiling. Which was like fucking horrifying. And it turns out that was a bug, although the developer also really liked that and he wants to add it as a proper feature once he can like implement it in a non-buggy way. And yeah, the mimicry is like a super cool idea. I really hope that it gets added back in as like a feature at some point, because it does like make in Forewarned, I think, the creepiest mummy. Yeah. God, where? Let me see if I can dig it up real quick. I never experienced it, but I saw the clip of it and it was like the best. Crawl. No. Seeing if I can quickly find it, since it would be. Where is it? Yeah, here we go. Copy link. It was it was fucking hilarious. And then here's like the Twitch clip of it. But like that was a year ago and it still hasn't been added. But then again, for the longest time he was a solo dev. And I would love that as a feature because it's super, super unsettling and super spooky. Super spooky. Hey, we got orbs. Motherfucker. Oh, I did bring it in there. I don't think I saw it though. Let's see. EMF. Still could be fingerprints. Still could be ghost writing. Still could be freezing temps. Still could be spirit box. Still could be bots. Still could be everything, basically. We do have fingerprints. Stash that in there real quick. I'm also really hoping that this new update has a map or two, since we've always kind of been very starved for new maps. I think since launch, or at least since I've been playing anyway, there has only been Willow and Prison added. AQ. So 2 maps in a year is kind of really, really low. Alright, so we have fingerprints. It is a Banshee or a Hantu. It's not EMF. It's not ghost writing. Could be freezing temps. Not spirit box. Dots projected. Alright. Like, I'd be even down if it was just a plethora of, like, small remixed maps. Like, you know, ones that are like Willow or Tanglewood or whatever. Just to give me a bit more variety. Although, you know, I do really want some bigger, more variety maps. Like, I really want a lighthouse map. I really want a haunted cruise ship, like the movie Ghost Ship. Castle would be pretty dope. I believe the website mentioned stuff like an apartment complex, a hospital, a sewer. I'd love to see some outdoor maps, like a campground or whatever. Well, they are adding different death animations, Gino. That's part of the Horror 2.0 update. There's just no exact word as to when Horror 2.0 is going to be a thing. I should probably put the other dots projector in there. There's also going to be new death rooms, too. Who knows? Maybe some of that content is going to be coming in with the Halloween update. Solo is a different beast, and it does take... It can take some time to get used to it. I think I mentioned to you before, or I've mentioned before, like, my first few times doing solo. More than few. Like, first... God knows how many times doing solo. Like, I'd be perfectly fine, and this is like solo amateur, just because of the fact that I was like, I want to get used to it before I dive into professional, even though I don't like amateur. And I would just be like, yeah, I'm good, and then I walk through the door, and the house, the building noise starts up, and just every hair on my arm would stand up on end, and I'd be like, fuck, I can't do this. It took a while, but I eventually got very used to doing solo. Fuck off! I don't have a camera. You're a bitch. Oh my god. Don't have a camera. I gotta get a rig that it can handle VR and a money to buy VR and space for a VR. There's a lot of stuff I need to do before I can dabble in VR. Where did I put my camera? I would love to play it in VR. I've never actually played anything in VR. One of my big things, and it was going to happen, was there were plans for me to finally go through Resident Evil 7 in VR. And then COVID happened. Because my friend Kat has a VR headset, PSVR. And we were like, oh yeah, you should... She was like, oh yeah, you should come over and do Resident Evil 7 in VR, because it's so fucking cool. I was like, yeah, I'd love to do that, because I love Resident Evil. Pop pills, just in case. I'd love that. And then COVID happened, and I've now been on lockdown for like fucking a bajillion and 1 years. Like, I have a decent rig. I don't know if it's VR ready yet. Where is my camera? Oh, right! It was empty, so I threw it away. Hey, you want to pop up again? I got a camera now. Spooky bitch. Yeah, I think that's a decent enough spread. Where is my thermometer? There you are. Still cold, but not freezing. Which really makes me think it might be a banshee. Hey, Techo! How's it going, dude? I see you throwing books, you fucking sneaky bitch. Hey, there we go. It is a banshee. Yeah, I don't know if my rig could do VR. It'd be really cool if it could, but I don't have the money for it, and I don't have the space for it. I was gonna get like a PSVR because that's comparatively cheap and a smaller space setup, even though it means, you know, I couldn't probably do Phas. But then they're like, hey, PS5 and PSVR 2, so I was like, what's the point of buying a PSVR now? Please do. I'm gonna be right back. I'm gonna use the restroom. But as soon as lockdown is over, I'm gonna be doing that Village in VR. Or not Village, Biohazard. Resident Evil 7 Biohazard. Had the pupper on my way back. And I'm also curious about Resident Evil 4 VR as well. Seems like it could be cool.
Alright, we're here. Take a look at the equipment and prepare accordingly before starting the investigation.
Capture a photo of a ghost event, walk through salt, Karen Martinez.
New intel.
Breakers in the garage.
Possibly harmless, but be careful out there.
Yeah, I don't like that it's exclusive. It's very silly. It makes me sad. Especially, like I can kind of understand, for example, Half-Life Alyx being, you know, the Valve headset exclusive. Although I think they did make it so you could use other versions. I don't know. I could be wrong on that, or maybe it's like in the pipeline or something. Because it's Valve, it's their own headset, it's their own game. They want their own first-party exclusive. Checks out. I get it. Resident Evil 4 is a fucking third-party game, man. Why you making it a Quest exclusive? That's so silly. Oh, beautiful. Then yeah, that makes it even better. But if Alyx was exclusive, I would understand why, since again, Valve wants people to buy their headset or whatever. But the fact that it's not makes it even cooler. And like PSVR, I also kind of get, like, especially if it's a Sony first-party title, but like the other stuff should get ported eventually. Like Resident Evil 7's VR mode should come to PC. Data Sign, or however it's pronounced, the From Software VR title directed by Miyazaki, should come to PC. A Waluigi board. Etc., etc. The Respawn's Medal of Honor come to different VR platforms. Oh, gotta quickly dip out again as I hear the jingling, which means I need to put Jojo outside real quick. God damn it. But yeah, I hate third-party exclusives. Or at least, like, permanent third-party exclusives. First-party exclusives, I get it. But I still think PC should be that little middle ground. Oh, shit. Like, it's weird that Sony games are now coming to PC. But I'm kind of glad. Oh, it's upstairs. Okay, cool. Checks out. Alright. So I did not come up here and I did not turn on that light. Are there any doors fucked with? They're not. But we do have you. Interesting that it only touched the light switch, unless it wandered here to touch it. Yeah, Game Pass is super good. Game Pass is like obscene. Like it's mind-boggling. Like, pay $1, be able to play Back for Blood on PC with Game Pass, and it's fucking crazy. Okay, I'm not gonna rule out fingerprints just yet. Since sometimes that seems to be like a ghost ability. Well, I guess I could also check the windows, although that still wouldn't rule it out. I'm just hoping it's not an attic ghost that wandered down here. Because boy, oh boy. I hate attic ghosts. I hear it. I heard it throw something. And it sounded like it could have come from the attic. Yep. Game Pass is just an absurdly good bargain. I know some people are like to rag on it, rag on Microsoft and Xbox, and it's like with the, oh, what's the point of having an Xbox if you could just buy a PC? It's like, well, an Xbox is cheaper. But the way they're handling it is pretty neat, especially with the smart delivery shit that they're doing. I think that's really cool. The fact that like you could buy the game digitally on Xbox, and you own the PC version as well. Yeah, I mean, like if you have a PC, it's all good. Microsoft seems to not so much care about moving consoles than they do about just like Xbox is a sort of platform itself that's like PC and console. I think that's really cool. And their excuse me. The entry fee to get an Xbox dev kit is insanely low. Like it's kind of mind-boggling. Maybe it did come from downstairs. Like, it costs apparently a one-time fee of $20, and you can turn your retail Xbox into an Xbox dev kit. And that's insane. That kind of blows my goddamn mind, man. Maybe it's an attic ghost, I'm gonna be upset. Yeah, basically, Gino. Oh, I did not open that door. I'm gonna toss this up here anyway, just to be on the safe side. And I should really pop pills when I get out, just because I'm sure my sanity's kind of hosed. Bleasdale seems to really drain my sanity. Okay. I think it's safe to say it is upstairs for sure. It's not fingerprints. But yeah, it's super cool. Like, the fact that I could like turn my retail kit into a dev kit right now for like $20 is obscene. And like, even if you don't necessarily plan on like making games, when it's in dev kit mode, it can run all sorts of homebrew shit. And Microsoft seems to be completely okay with that. And it's like, that's kind of neat. That's a ghost orb. At least I'm pretty sure. Hey, Lukily. Probably. And because of that, like, you can emulate all sorts of crazy ass shit on your Series X or even Xbox One. Alright, so we have ghost orbs. And presumably no fingerprints. Sanity's looking good. Still could be a yokai. Yeah, ghost orbs confirmed. Okay. And welcome back, Tech. Unless you never left, in which case, hello again, Tech. Like, I kind of want to do it when I have a spare $20. You have emulation on the Series X whirl. How old are you? Where are you? Alright, we have a spirit box. It's gonna be a fucking yokai, isn't it? Mary yokai. Yeah, definitely not fingerprints. Oh boy. Yokai, watch these nuts. It's not gonna be EMF. Could be ghost writing. It's not gonna be freezing 10. Sits. So it's ghost writing or dots. Luke Healy, the new update for Phasmo's coming out very soon. It's already in test according to the Trello. 2 new maps. Difficulty mode. Nightmare. And a bunch of other redacted shit. Since it's for the Halloween update. You're just shaking your head because you don't have it installed, do you? Just like, I gotta reinstall this shit. It's no fail, Hermione. Oh, it's a mare. Sign in my book. Hey, thanks, bitch. No word yet as to what nightmare mode will be. Probably be aggressive. No, I was just saying that there's a new update coming out, and then you did Nopers. And I'm like, alright. I guess Luke at least not excited for a Phasmo update. Do I have 5 photos already? Only 4. Wait, did I never find the bone? I didn't find the bone? That's no good. We need that bone. I have a bone to pick with people. Also, where's my other camera? Yeah, we're Gucci. Stamina wise, or sanity wise. You're not excited for a new difficulty level, Lou? Lou Killy? Blue Chacho? Oh, there's my little camera. Oh well. Sounds time consuming though. And 2 new ghosts, and maybe some new maps, maybe some other spooky ass shit. I'm hoping maps. Taking it too far, Lo. I don't know why you do this. I thought we were friends, man. And you just say this hurtful shit. You've changed, Lo. You've changed. Sacrificing goats has changed you. Oh yeah, definitely more bugs. It's gonna be buggy as dicks. What trash horror film, Rachi? Is it Shadow Barks a lot? Because that's what's fucking happening. Goddamn you, Shadow. That's right, I didn't check these other rooms. Give me the bone. Hey, there's the bone. Get out of here. Shadow's just like bark, 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 bark. Bark, 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 bark. Bark, 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 bark. It sounds like the setup for a joke. And they walk into a bar. Sign my other book, asshole. Let's just step in my soul. Oh shit, I just realized. I'm fucking stupid. On the camera. Am I gonna get the feet pics? I hear Mr. Jingles. Okay, good. He hasn't, she hasn't stepped in my salt yet. Yeah, that's right. Sign my book, you fucking spectral shit. Now step in my soul. There's a couple hunting games about hunting spooky spectral shit. Did my camera get moved? Did the ghost move my camera? I don't remember putting it over there. Hey, there it is. If it moved my camera, that's fucking weird. And kind of funny. Like there's a game called Witch Hunt where you have to like hunt a witch with like a rifle and shit. There's another one, Skinwalker Hunt by the same guy, where you're gonna hunt a skinwalker. It's pretty wacky. I haven't played either of them yet, but I own them both. Let's get out of here. Let's get out of here, Scoob!
Welcome back. I've prepared some jobs for you.
Fuck it. Let's do my least favorite map. Oh, breakers under the stairs.
Get set up before investigating. And remember to check the whiteboard for help. There's been no reports of violence or sightings, but please remain careful.
I have an idea for a Phasmo like, but I'm not gonna say what it is yet. Because I maybe, if I can stop being a lazy slug and actually, you know, get good. What am I doing? I don't need that. I need this. It's a big map. I kind of want to make it. It'll be spooky. I think it would be different enough from Phasmo to warrant development. That's my main thing. I just gotta stop being lazy shit and make them learn. That's what I want to do, man. I just want to make horror games. I think I hear dirty water. But I could just be dumb. No, he was near a basketball. I still want to play Dead by Daylight at some point. It's just too many games. And too much depression and lazy slugness. And also soon normal working hours. Hello. Can you do that again? I don't think there's a phone in here. Allegedly, this is one of the rooms where a Ouija board spawns, but I've never seen it up here. I think I've only stumbled across a Ouija board on this map once. Like Asylum twice. They're very rare. I think the percentage chance that Luigi board spawns on any map is 30%. And it just becomes increasingly unlikely to find on bigger maps unless you spend like a bajillion years searching every fucking room. And even then, you know, it's only 30%. Can you open a door? Can you do something cool? Can you stop being a lazy shit ghost? Definitely sounded like it was on this side of the map, but I couldn't really tell if it was upstairs or downstairs. It's all Mario board. Yep. Oh boy. So we can head back down the stairs. Check the doors again over there. Or maybe it turned on the light and we could see it from the outside. It's very scary. It's true, very few AAA studios want to dabble in horror games. Which is outside of like Capcom. The general consensus is frequently, oh, there's no money to be made in horror games. And then you see like the success that horror games have on sales-wise. And it's like, yes, there's plenty of money to be made. And maybe if you spend like $200 million and you're expecting COD numbers, then yeah, you know, you might not make your money back. But, you know. No, Capcom's Resident Evil, you know, Resident Evil 7 and Resident Evil Village. But yeah, like, like in terms of like other major AAA horror, Alien Isolation, Until Dawn, The Evil Within, Evil Within 2, that could be neat. I'm pretty sure there's some others. And I know EA's fucking finally reviving Dead Space. Although I'm a little concerned about that. And I'm a little perturbed that Visceral died. And then years later they resurrect Dead Space. I hope it's good. But I'm just a little sketchy on that. They're super underrepresented. There is a game that I bought on Steam called The Wendigo, I personally wasn't the biggest fan of it because it's basically I don't know if that was the intent or if that is like the goal of it, but it felt like a Slender game. And considering it only came out a couple years ago, I was like, this seems a little too late for that sort of market. Um, but yeah, it was kind of needy, you know. The idea. It was made by the guy who made that. Was making The Hauntings. I was like, yeah, why not? Let's give it a go. I played it for like 20 minutes. It's like, oh, it's like a Slender game. I'm done. They do. I only just recently heard about that SCP Unity was a thing. There's SCP Containment Breach, but remade on Unity. And then I guess it got canceled earlier this year because the developer was having personal issues and health issues. So he canceled it to focus on that sort of thing. It's like I totally get that, and I respect that. But it is a shame it's canceled, but hopefully his health and well-being is better taken care of. Like, I'd been so out of the loop on SCP type stuff. I guess there's also some sort of competitive SCP game in the works. Like a 64-player multiplayer game with different factions. And I believe one of them you get to control SCPs. But I don't know too much about it. Oh yeah, Control is like... It's not SCP, but it's basically SCP. It's SCP as if it was run... As if the organization was run by Aperture Science from Portal. And it's hilarious. Control slapped. Fucking love Control. Especially the ashtray maze was so cool. I love the ashtray maze. Yeah, it can be pretty easy to get lost. I think the only thing I really disliked about Control was some of the bosses were fucking turbo spongy. I think Mr. Tomasi specifically, I fucking hate Mr. Tomasi. Fucking spawning goddamn minions, and almost every single attack he does is virtually a one-shot. Like, fuck off, Mr. Tomasi. It could, yeah. I would love to see I can't remember if I mentioned it on stream before, but I'd love to see another take on The Thing. Like a Thing video game. Or at least something reminiscent of The Thing. That's not quite like Among Us or whatever, where it's like you sort of have like a base with survivors in it, and you know, one or two of them are infected, and you have to try to deduce who's infected before they infect everybody else. I sort of envisioned it as a was sort of an XCOM type map, like the how your base is. But I'm sure there's like a better way to do it. Can you give me a sign? Alright, this ghost is being really fucking hard to work with. I don't like it. So I am going to ditch the candle. Even though that puts me at risk. And we're going to find him another way. It's been so long since I played the original Thing video game. Or the only Thing video game. So I don't remember that much about it outside of... I do remember enjoying it. At least a little bit. But I'd love to see that sort of paranoia type game. Oh yeah, that is one thing I do remember that was being annoying is like, regardless of what you did, like your NPCs, even if they you could like run a blood test on them, and they're not the thing, and then you go 2 rooms later and they are the thing. Yeah, exactly. That sort of thing was pretty annoying. But it was a neat idea, a neat game with a neat game mechanic. But I'd like to see, like sort of a roguelike type thing on that. XCOM-y, maybe. Alright, I'm gonna check upstairs first. Oh, I had freezing for a hot second. Is it a stairway ghost? What the fuck? Or is it a hallway ghost? Well, haven't seen freezing temps, but I'm definitely assuming it's a freezing temp ghost. That could also be pretty cool. Yeah, I totally think that horror is a viable medium for video games, and they can make a fuck ton of money. You just need to be, reasonable with your budget. And also not like microtransaction up the fucking wazoo. And have realistic expectations. It's like Resident Evil doesn't seem to have any problem selling really, really well. I mean, sure, it doesn't like do COD or Grand Theft Auto numbers, but it doesn't need to. I think Resident Evil 7 just recently cracked 10 million units. Why did I not take something else? Oh, yeah. It's like no activity, though. I don't think I've ever had a Holy Ghost. That would be really cool.
Shut your fucking mouth! Shut the fuck up, you cunt!
Thank you, Luke Killing. I didn't just jump. I totally jumped. I personally think it would be neat, you know? Natalie, I don't even know. I think you even told me you haven't even seen the thing, so you don't even know what the thing is capable of. Just that it's spooky. I really wish they'd fix this, so I didn't have to fucking turn on night vision on every fucking camera. This might be the last one for today, or for this stream. Especially depending on how long it takes. Because I got shit to do. I know you just watch K-dramas. That's why we call you K-drama Natalie. Maybe there is no ghost. Maybe it's just really cold. Sanity's still good. Breaker's still good. Let's put a sound sensor here. Hey, can I go on the bus? No. This ghost doesn't want to fucking do anything, man. It rang a phone once. And I got freezing temps in the hall, but it could just be roaming. Revenant Ure, Hansu, Demon, Jin, Shade, Oni. And there's like no activity. Which is mildly upsetting. I need to lock this down soon. Okay, it's also kind of freezing over here as well. It's not in this classroom. It's a really stubborn ghost, Chad. Interessante. Interesting. Pop the breaker finally. Ghost is real fucking quiet though. No, I don't need any of that shit. I'll leave that there just in case. I'm writing it. Is that an orb? Yeah, that's an orb. Pretty sure that's an orb. Revenant Ure Hantu. Not EMF. Could be fingerprints, but it'll take a while. Ghost writing. It's not going to be spirit books. Well, we're now getting some activity. Fucking spooky ass ghost. Well, I'm glad we finally kind of locked down the room. It was very concerning. But I guess I'm kind of now leaning towards Ure. Because I know Ure's really love to wander. What are my options? Fingerprints. But I don't know what I could have touched. Vicinity, immunity. Let's throw in another book. I guess we can sweep for prints. Well, it hasn't touched really anything, as far as I could tell. to touch the front windows. Nope. Nope. And also the entrance is super dangerous to try to prevent a hunt. There we go, dots. Perfect timing. Ear ghost event, smudge chasing, photo of a ghost. I'm not gonna bother with any of those. Alright. Let's get out of here and then I'll raid somebody. That was a cheeky fucking ghost, man. Bamboozling me. Like how it was just waddling away from the camera as we were dipping. $90. No photos, no evidence, no nothing. Whatever. Yeah, so I'm gonna try to be back again later tonight. We'll see. I don't know with what yet. It should be Illbleed, or Resident Evil 3, or Alien Isolation. But, you know, knowing me, could be all sorts of spooky shit. I'm gonna send you over to Jerry RPG, who is streaming some Star Ocean. So, fingers crossed I can be back. And we'll see. But in the meantime, y'all take care of yourselves, stay safe, be excellent to each other. And I will catch you all on the next stream. Take care. Bye. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.